Friends, every single day, millions of people travel on airplanes. And while most flights go smoothly, there are some moments so rare, so unexpected, they leave even the most experienced pilots and passengers in complete shock. In today's video, I'm going to show you the most unbelievable things ever caught on camera involving airplanes. From mid-air collisions with New Year's balloons, to military jets flying dangerously close to commercial flights, even a van being lifted into the sky by a helicopter. You won't believe these scenes are real, but they are. So let's kick off the countdown. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss an informative video like this one. New Year's Eve is a time of joy and celebration. In cities around the world, people launch fireworks and huge decorative balloons into the sky. But what if those floating decorations collided with an aircraft mid-air? This exact scenario happened at Bogota International Airport. A commercial plane was approaching the runway, ready to land, when dozens of New Year's celebration balloons floated directly into its flight path and smashed right into the aircraft. Now here's the incredible part. Despite this unexpected collision, the plane didn't suffer any mechanical damage. The pilot kept calm, the passengers were safe, and the aircraft landed successfully. But once it touched down, you could clearly see the plane covered in balloons, wrapped around its nose, cockpit, and wings like a floating decoration disaster. It looked like a party had exploded on it.
One of the scariest challenges pilots can face is a sudden loss of visibility, especially during a storm. And in this next clip, things get dangerously intense. While flying over a Gulf region, a commercial aircraft suddenly encounters a massive sandstorm. In mere seconds, the sky changes from blue to deep red. Dust particles flood the atmosphere, and visibility drops to almost zero. From inside the cockpit, the pilots can't see the ground, can't see the clouds, not even the horizon. Everything outside is a thick, blinding red mist. Flying blind like this means the pilots must rely 100% on instruments. One wrong reading and the aircraft could drift off course or descend too fast. But the crew stayed focused, trusting their training, and somehow made it out of the storm safely. This terrifying scene is a reminder of just how vulnerable planes can be. When you think of an airplane landing, you probably imagine a clean, long runway. But what happens when there's no runway at all? In this rare video, a passenger aircraft experiences a sudden technical fault. With no airport in sight, the pilot is forced to make a decision: land the plane in the desert or risk total failure mid-air. With nerves of steel, the pilot glides the plane toward a flat patch of open sand. The landing gear touches down, and a massive cloud of dust explodes around the aircraft, making it look like it's landed inside a sandstorm. Even with the risk of soft ground, engine overheating, and zero navigation systems on the ground, the pilot manages a safe landing. This moment could have ended in tragedy. Instead, it turned into a textbook example of calm under pressure. While flying over a city, a small passenger plane captures footage of something absolutely jaw-dropping: a massive C-17 American military aircraft flying just a few feet away. The military jet passes so close that it seems like the two could collide at any moment. But what looks like an accident in the making is actually part of a military escort maneuver. Even so, the closeness is terrifying. The video almost looks like it was filmed by a drone. But no, this was recorded by an actual passenger on a live flight. The danger, the noise, the sheer size of the military jet, all of it adds to the intensity. This was a moment where everyone on board held their breath. Cars belong on roads. Helicopters belong in the sky. But what happens when you combine the two? This next clip captures something truly strange: a van being tied to a helicopter and then lifted into the air like it's cargo. But here's the twist. This wasn't a rescue mission or an emergency. It was part of an air stunt performance. The helicopter pilot carefully lifted the full-sized van, flying it over buildings and even circling around a small town. The van sways left and right as it dangles in the air, and onlookers watch in disbelief. Then, in the grand finale, the pilot takes the van toward a nearby forest and drops it. While it was all pre-planned and part of a controlled show, it raises serious questions. One wrong calculation could have sent the van crashing into a building or crowd. If you want to see part 2 of this video, just click right here on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content like this.